Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name's Chris. Tonight I checked out Karen, written and directed by Coke Daniels, based on the meme of Karen. We all know what I'm talking about when I say that. An entitled white woman who thinks they can treat people however they want, usually cause outbursts, embarrassing, ignorant. You know what I'm talking about. And this movie is about this young black family, Malik and Imani, who move into this neighborhood, and their neighbor is Karen, who turns out to be a giant racist, ignorant, disgusting woman who does a bunch of horrible things, and it's kind of supposed to be like a thriller movie. The movie's production quality is fine. It looks like a Lifetime movie. You can tell what's going on. It's not confusing. There's not much action or anything. There's supposed to be thriller moments, but that never works, and we'll get into that. The acting, it's hard to judge because the writing is so terrible and so on the nose with zero subtlety to anything, ever to anything anybody is talking about, which is frustrating because this movie comes off like I'm unsure whether it's supposed to be sincere or satire, which is very problematic considering the subject matter of racism in this movie. It is an extremely polarizing time, and racism is prevalent throughout our society and our culture in America. And this movie feels more like it's just trying to push buttons and be provocative instead of trying to shine a light on these issues we have in our culture. And that's frustrating to me. Like I said, everything is so on the nose. Karen comes off immediately as comically evil. And I'm sure these people exist that are just completely outright racist and say the worst and do the worst things. But those are the people that we should be able to easily recognize. For me, I have a perspective as the person I am, which is, you know, a middle 35-year-old white dude. And so what I would rather have seen in something like this is all those little moments of a different perspective on things that I don't see and miss out on, and could open my worldview a little more and point out all the more smaller injustices that add up to this systematic problem we have. At least that could have shone a light on these problems in a different way. When it's just so over the top, it feels insincere to me and undermines any sort of serious message that this movie, I think, is trying to have. It's kind of insulting. I don't know. This just really rubbed me the wrong way. This just almost belittles the conversation to me and tries to turn it into what feels like a joke. And it's not funny. And then from a thriller standpoint, it's just, none of it works. None of it really ramps up. She's, like I said, immediately evil. And so it never feels like there's a thriller aspect really until the very end. And yeah, while justice is served, I guess that's satisfying in some ways. But the problem it's getting at with like this inherent system of racism and stuff like that we have in our society is not going to be solved by somebody shooting Karen. It's just not. And to belittle these problems in this way just really, really did not sit well with me. I didn't like Karen. You know, I didn't know going into it that it was about racism. I thought it was just like a schlocky thing about Karen freaking out at like grocery stores and shit like that over stupid mundane stuff and not actually serious important topics. And yeah, I don't know. It's bad. Don't watch it. I'll see you here next time, guys. Goodbye.